so this is going to be my thoughts on the trailer for Legend of Korra Season 2, Book 2, Spirits. Now, as you know, I'm not... Legend of Korra, whenever I watch the first season, I am usually like... You guys know that I wasn't the biggest fan of the first season. With Season 2, I'm pretty optimistic, however. I'm kind of really optimistic because it's really delving more into something we've all wanted to see, the spirit world. We've all wanted to see what the spirit world looks like, and it looks like awesome. It just looks like 8 kinds of awesome. I mean, there's no dialogue in the trailer. I mean, the trailer's out today on you can find it on Nickelodeon YouTube page. The trailer is pretty good, but there's no, like I said, there's no dialogue. It's just music, and it just shows you like all the bending that's happening, and it looks pretty good. I mean, first off, the art style looks very cleaner. It looks a lot. It looks a lot different, if that makes any sense. It does have, like, and especially when they go in the spirit world. The spirit world animation totally changes. Like, how they design the spirits is a lot different. They really play around with that. They really make them look very, I wouldn't say angelic, but definitely supernatural. That's the best way I could say for the animation. That's the one thing I could say about that. But yeah, there's that. The other thing is that I'm trying my best to speak through this because, again, we don't get any dialogue or anything. I'm just trying to go through the motions of this. But yeah, we do see that a new villain that's apparently Korra's uncle is going to be the villain, I guess. So yeah, Korra's uncle is going to be the villain. He's going to be the big bad guy because he's... And they're like, oh wait, Korra's uncle? What? Well, they reveal that the villain is Korra's dad's brother, so obviously it's his uncle. It's her uncle, excuse me. So yeah, the whole evil uncle thing. I'm getting tired of that trope, by the way. I'm getting tired of the evil uncle trope. I mean, we got the cool uncle in Avatar, but in like 90% of animation or stories, it's always the evil uncle. Or maybe, for all we know, it's Avatar. Maybe they'll do something a little more complex and not completely fail like they did with Amon. I'm still not letting that go, by the way. So who knows? Maybe that will be. Maybe they'll make reasons why he's doing this. And also, it also says that the spirits are kind of pissed off at Korra because, hey, you're disrupting the balance because you're kind of abusing your powers as the Avatar, which is something I've said. Like, Korra needs to get her. You know, even though Korra, you know, everything came to her. Everything came to her so nicely in the original 12 episodes. Even when she was she was 3 years old and she already knew firebending and earthbending already, and she had that tied down pretty well. So it'd be nice to see that the spirits are getting back at her. You know, she's now going to get it through her head that actions have consequences. You know, what you've done in using the Avatar state so frivolously, because there was an animation preview of her using the Avatar state to win an airbending race. So yeah, the spirit. If I was a dark spirit, I'd be kind of pissed off that the bridge to the two worlds is kind of, giving us the middle finger about this. But also, I've also heard that the spirits are also angry because the mankind is leaving the world of spirits. They're kind of just slowly leaving that world. They're leaving it behind because mankind is leaving it, and the world of spirits is getting left behind. They're like, hey, fuckers, we're still here. So there's also that. There's multiple reasons of spirits having an ultimate shit fit. Speaking of spirits, we get a throwback to Season 2. Wang Shi Tong, the owl spirit, comes back. Yeah, when I saw him, I was like, oh my god, Wang Shi Tong! Holy crap, I totally forgot about you. Yeah, so we get the return of the great spirit of knowledge. So I can only imagine what things he's going to say about Korra, because the last time he ran into an avatar, he had more of his stuff stolen, and he had to take his library and sink it to the bottom of the sands. Also, we also get Korra looking back at her past incarnations beyond Aang. We get to see her talk to Avatar Roku and Kyoshi. And what I'm hoping for is we get to see Ko again. I want to see Ko the Face Stealer. That was the one of the few things I wanted to see in Avatar The Last Airbender was because the Ko said we'll meet again. So maybe Korra will finally meet the Face Stealer. That'll be a fun encounter, I gotta say. So yeah, there's that. And among other things is like I said, the spirit world looks really cool. We get also that we're going to see the first Avatar, the very first Avatar is going to appear here, and his name is Wan, I think. Wan, I think. Yeah, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Is Wan, and he's going to be voiced by by the actor who plays Glenn in The Walking Dead, which is also, I'll be talking about the season 4 trailer very shortly, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I'm liking where it's going. Again, I'm still kind of on the fence because the season 1 burned me so bad. Season 2, I've been liking where they're going with this, and also I'm liking the direction of the whole spirit element, and also we get to see, more of what this world looks like. We get to see some of the Earth Kingdom. We get to see a lot of the spirit world. We get to see the what's it called? The Northern Water Tribe in a new era, and we get to see Tenzin's brother and sister Kaya and Boomy more. We get to see them, and they look like they're going to have a lot of fun. Also, we see a sad Asami. Why you a sad Asami? Oh yeah, because Korra ruined your life. So, hopefully, I'm really hoping for that. I'm really hoping Asami gets to do more. By the way, I'm really hoping she gets to do more in this show because again, she was just there. Sadly, and it sucks too because I've always said that Avatar females had Avatar always had strong female leads, and Asami unfortunately didn't get to do shit. And I brought this up before that when your character says, "What am I supposed to do now?" you f***ed up. But anywho, we also get to see the bending. By the way, looks a lot better, and also it looks like that we're going to see apparently we're going to see the next level of airbending because there's metal bending, there's blood bending, there's lightning bending, but we don't know the evolved form of airbending. So Korra is going to discover the second form of airbending, or is it Tenzin? I don't know. But we're also going to see, like I said, a 2-part story that's going to involve the first Avatar, and what the first Avatar did in the past is going to affect Korra in the future, from what they've said. So, yeah, I'm liking it so far. I'm really curious, and I just got to know what you guys think of this. And yeah, once again, if you haven't seen the trailer yet, it's already out on the Nickelodeon YouTube page. Go look for it. You guys can go look for it. It's came out today, about actually a few hours ago. Now that I think about it. By the time this video is posted, anyway. But anyway, guys, you guys tell me what you think of the trailer so far. What do you hoping to see from the show? And what do you think of these new developments? And also, for those who don't know, one more thing I got to mention is that Korra has been the Legend of Korra Season 2 series has been announced for September. So we are literally, we're a month and a half away from. We're actually 2 months away from Legend of Korra, from the new season of Legend of Korra, because it comes out in September. So, yeah, just another thing to come back to until, because I'm running out of shows because Transformers Prime is ending and Gravity Falls is ending. I'm having the shakes, guys. I'm having the shakes. Anywho, anyway, I think I've said enough. I'm out.